be kalikabore. Tene lonche jimbatang tugre, yendaga taki goni jimbatang tugi yoare de yenaya, tene lu jimbatang sekete PMC be kalikabore la, tene dige topchi, tene jimbaparu to zimba zogi yoare. Tene daja gatemba zopu sonde jamdende, shonju sembe ko jewa yibe kapso, tene tomo lu jinge ne la, tene tomo tripi nyemba ge so chape ge cherto, kong kulu ge kusha tang, chwa tang jeba tangji, tene tu jewa chimbe go ne, jimba tangwa yinbe cherna, tene tomo lu jinge ne de be za chimbo tang jebar tang papa chungare.
It would be befitting to relate the legend of this marvelous Chaitya in brief. A legacy of great compassion. Once there lived a prince named Mahasattva, the son of Pansala, the Maharata of Panauti. Pansala had 3 sons. One day these 3 princes went hunting in a forest along with their followers. When they arrived in the middle of the forest, they saw a starving tigress about to devour her own cubs. Prince Mahasattva, out of great compassion, offered his flesh and blood to the tigress without any hesitation. Since the tigress was too weak to eat the prince, Prince Mahasattva cut his own body piece by piece and offered it to the tigress, thus saving the hungry tigress and her cubs. When his 2 elder brothers learned about this event, they lamented bitterly the loss of their younger brother. In the meantime, the queen of Pansala had a bad dream. She saw her youngest son in the form of a pigeon being devoured by a hawk. She told her dream to the king and cried bitterly. The king ordered his people to investigate if the queen's dream were true. The people searched for the 3 princes in every nook and corner of the city and forest. At last they found the princes in the forest lamenting the loss of their youngest brother. They came back to the palace in deep sorrow. The whole family was grief-stricken when they learned about the death of Prince Mahasattva. Finally, the king, together with his queen and family members, held the prince's funeral rites and erected a chaitya with the relics of his bones. According to Wright's Chronicle, in later years, Prince took rebirth as Shakyamuni Buddha. During his birth as Shakyamuni Buddha, he visited Swayambhu Chaitya and Manjushri Chaitya and dwelt for a while at Puchagra Chaitya. He then visited Gujaswari and then Namobuddha Hill. There he uncovered and showed his disciples certain ornaments that had belonged to him, buried under a chaitya. He then replaced them as they were and renovated the chaitya. Since then, this stupa has celebrated the Buddha Shakyamuni's sacrifice of his body to the tigress suffering from great hunger.
Ne koru sinkin te jitang wang de se na tene te rang jepalan jurwatea. Tene senji kuhong jurwate. Tangbo jam ninji mepala, jam ninji yepandabo. Tene tepatam mugu mepala, tepatam mugu yepandabo. Tene tejendo, tene te tambichula ichi, tezam je matopala. Tambichula ichi je tupandabo. Ta tende samdang jepala njurwatepna, ten nekorga ndrebandabo la. Tene tanda tamo lujing nekorla sona, tene nga dacha ka tempa zopo sonji jamdende shonchu sembe nekab la, netna la koi jewa yeba, koi jewa ye ne, tene senchin dongal jen la tuk jewa chenpo yeba, tuk jewa chenpo yeba zamda yung maze, tene kulu la yung ponse meba, tene tamo tripi nyemba la jimba tang tupa ga, tene tuji tang, shamba tang, niji yeba de kone, tene rangi sanji jamdende la tang, di sumbe tangbe chue la, 대파 당 이지 제 토반다 보다 대전도 생진 동하진 당지 라야 상바당 이지 제거게 봐 히발라소 바다 딘디게 그바동 팬 첨부 용기요 라 드니 데라 때네 네콜란 도게 봐 제다 드니 네콜란 도디 데라 딘 제당게 상지긴 제바당 상지게 담비 취된저 제버진 임바 히바장도 요 마지 네대야다 제버진 레 딘디지 굴도 jimba tangwa re sombe deba tang ichi chebar jenji je ba yungi ware la teacher na tene tamo luji na nekur roji te kalchenpo re.
Namobuddha, as one can see, is a very old, traditional Newar-style chaitya, surrounded by a number of other smaller chaityas. A stone carving at the bottom of the main chaitya depicts the image of Queen Satyavati, the mother of Prince Mahasattva. She is flanked by her two elder sons, Prince Mahadeva and Mahapranat. The main chaitya consists of a Vedika, a dome above which stands a square-shaped harmaka with two Buddha eyes on each side looking in the four directions. This represents the wisdom and compassion of the Buddha. Above the harmaka are 13 layers of discs, which represent the spheres of the bodhisattvas according to the Newar Buddhist tradition. Also on the top of the harmaka is a spire or parasol, which represents the ultimate aim of Buddhism, that is, Buddhahood. Every day, a caretaker performs rituals in this small shrine. Making offerings, reciting prayers, and lighting butter lamps. Numerous prayer flags stream from the apex of the stupa to the foot, adding to the religiousness and beauty of the monument. Additionally, there is a railing embedded with prayer wheels installed around the chaityas. Devotees spin these as they say their prayers. If you go further uphill from the left side of the chaitya, you will come to a small shrine dedicated to Prince Mahasattva. on the place where the prince sacrificed his own flesh and blood to the hungry tigress. This shrine lies in a small cave, where one can find stone sculptures of the hungry tigress and her 5 cubs in front of Prince Mahasattva.
Tene, ta chitang dukhan tang, hiera senki de